It may come as a surprise, but a frequent intake of the wrong kind of nuts can raise your risk of cardiovascular disease by as much as 48%, especially if you're a senior citizen. That number isn't just pulled from thin air, it's grounded in real science, based on years of research published in the prestigious Journal of the American College of Cardiology. What's even more shocking, some of the most common nuts found in everyday kitchen cabinets, the very ones you might be snacking on between meals or tossing into your salad, could be silently increasing your blood pressure, triggering inflammation, clogging your arteries, and even worsening cognitive decline. Yet many seniors eat these nuts believing they're doing something good for their health, and the truth is, not all nuts are bad, far from it. In fact, some are incredible superfoods for aging bodies, but knowing which ones help versus which ones harm, that's where it gets tricky. There's even one specific nut, and we'll reveal which one later in this video, that has been linked to high levels of a natural poison. When eaten regularly, it can slowly damage your liver, your kidneys, and even your memory. Chances are you already have it in your snack jar right now, and here's the kicker. It's often recommended by low-carb diet advocates. That's how misleading this can be. But don't worry, in this video, we're going to break it all down for you. This is the most comprehensive senior-friendly guide to nut consumption you'll find anywhere. We'll cover the 4 most beneficial nuts for heart, brain, and bone health, and the 4 you absolutely must avoid or eat with extreme caution. Be sure to stay with us all the way to the end, because the number 1 most dangerous nut, the one few people talk about, could be causing serious harm without your knowledge. Before we get started, please give this video a like, subscribe if you want more tips for living smarter in your golden years, and let us know in the comments where you're watching from. Your support helps us keep producing content that keeps you healthier and wiser. Let's begin. Here are the top 4 nuts that seniors should be eating regularly. In 4th place, almonds, the bone-strengthening superfood. As we get older, our bones naturally become more porous and fragile. This process, known as age-related bone loss, accelerates after age 65. Even a minor fall can result in fractures that may take months to heal, or worse, may never fully heal at all. Here's where almonds come in. Just a quarter cup of almonds delivers about 97 milligrams of calcium, which is critical for bone health. But the magic doesn't stop there. Almonds are also packed with magnesium, a mineral that many older adults are deficient in, and that's a problem, because magnesium plays a key role in guiding calcium into your bones and away from your arteries, where it can do harm. That's right. Without enough magnesium, calcium might actually increase your risk of artery stiffening. This is what makes almonds a kind of nutritional multi-tool for seniors. They support your skeleton and your circulatory system at the same time. Now let's talk heart health. Almonds are rich in monounsaturated fats, the good kind, which help lower levels of bad LDL cholesterol. Keeping cholesterol in check becomes more important with every passing decade. And then there's fiber. Just 1 serving of almonds, about 15 to 20 nuts, contains 3.5 grams of dietary fiber. This can help combat constipation, which affects roughly 40% of the senior population and can become a real quality of life issue. On top of all that, almonds are also brain protectors. A long-term study out of Tufts University found that regular almond consumption can help reduce oxidative stress in brain cells. Oxidative damage is one of the main causes of age-related mental decline. Even better, almond skins contain flavonoids, plant compounds that, when combined with almonds' natural vitamin E, form a powerful antioxidant duo. Quick safety tip. Almonds can be a choking hazard for seniors with swallowing difficulties, so be sure to chew them thoroughly or consider almond butter as a safer alternative. Look for almonds that are raw or dry roasted, with no added salt and ideally still in their skins. That's where a lot of the nutrients live. Next up, walnuts, the nut that looks like a brain and helps protect the brain too. Walnuts are the top plant-based source of alpha-linolenic acid, a powerful omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3s are essential for keeping neuron membranes fluid and functional, which supports everything from memory to emotional stability. New research has found that just 1.5 ounces of walnuts a day, that's about 7 to 9 walnut halves, for 8 weeks can significantly improve processing speed and mental flexibility in seniors. But that's not all. Walnuts are packed with polyphenolic compounds that have been shown to cross the blood-brain barrier and reduce neural inflammation. This has huge implications for diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia. And here's something most people don't know. Walnuts are one of the few nuts that contain melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. Seniors often struggle with sleep due to declining melatonin levels. A small serving of walnuts in the evening may naturally support a better night's rest. Their benefits don't stop at the brain. Walnuts contain arginine, an amino acid that helps relax blood vessels and improve circulation, and their antioxidant content helps reduce oxidative stress, which is linked to both heart disease and cognitive aging. Pro tip: keep your walnuts in the fridge. Their healthy oils are delicate and go rancid easily at room temperature. And if you can, crack them yourself. It's a good fine motor activity for the hands and a subtle form of brain engagement. Third on the list, pistachios, nature's blood pressure regulator. Pistachios are an underappreciated powerhouse for older adults. Unlike many nuts, they're naturally low in sodium and high in potassium, about 285 milligrams per ounce. That's a great ratio for helping the body excrete excess salt and stabilize blood pressure. In fact, studies have shown that regular pistachio consumption can lower systolic blood pressure by 3 to 5 points, which is comparable to the effect of some prescription medications, but without the side effects. There's more. Pistachios are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin carotenoids that accumulate in the retina and help protect against age-related macular degeneration, the #1 cause of vision loss in seniors. And let's not overlook their antioxidant content. The vibrant green and purple colors of pistachios aren't just beautiful, they're full of compounds that fight cellular aging throughout the body. Another great thing? Pistachios encourage mindful eating. Because they often come in shells, the simple act of shelling them slows down how quickly you eat, which can prevent overeating and help you tune in to hunger and fullness cues. For those with arthritis, look for half-open shells which are easier to handle. Stick to about 49 pistachios per day, or roughly 1 ounce. That's enough to provide 3 grams of fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar, especially important for the 25% of seniors with diabetes or pre-diabetes. At number 1, Brazil nuts. The best natural source of selenium, a mineral vital for thyroid health. Just one Brazil nut contains over 130% of your daily selenium requirement. This is important because as many as 1 in 5 seniors has some form of undiagnosed thyroid dysfunction, and symptoms, fatigue, weight gain, mood swings, are often mistaken for normal aging. Selenium helps convert thyroid hormone into its active form, and plays a role in regulating metabolism, energy, and mood. Brazil nuts also contain unique fats that help maintain myelin, the protective sheath around your nerves. As we age, myelin naturally degrades, which can slow reflexes and mental sharpness. The selenium in Brazil nuts is naturally bound to amino acids, which makes it more bioavailable than in most supplements. You don't need many, just 1 or 2 per day is plenty. Keep them in the fridge to prevent spoilage and buy them in the shell if possible, as this preserves their nutrients longer. Bonus: they also support digestive health with their mix of natural oils and fiber, which help prevent constipation, a common concern among older adults. And get this, some emerging research shows that selenium-rich Brazil nuts may help slow the shortening of telomeres, the protective caps on your chromosomes, which is linked to longevity and aging. Now that we've covered the best nuts, let's turn our attention to the most problematic ones, especially for older adults. Some of these may surprise you, despite being a popular snack. Peanuts are technically not nuts, they're legumes. This makes them more vulnerable to mold and a toxin called aflatoxin, which can damage the liver and increase cancer risk. Aging bodies have a harder time detoxifying harmful substances, making this a bigger issue for seniors. Peanuts are also rich in omega-6 fats, which can promote inflammation, especially dangerous for those dealing with arthritis, heart problems, or early signs of cognitive decline. They may also interfere with blood-thinning medications due to their vitamin K content, a critical warning that's often overlooked. Commercial peanut butters often contain hydrogenated oils, sugar, and excess sodium, compounding the problem. Cashews taste great, but they're high in carbs and low in fiber, making them a risky snack for seniors with blood sugar issues. Just 1 ounce has 9 grams of carbohydrates. They also contain oxalates, which interfere with calcium absorption and increase the risk of kidney stones, especially in those over 60. Additionally, they're soft, easy to overeat, and can be a choking hazard for people with swallowing difficulties. Processing removes many of their nutrients, and some store-bought cashews are coated in unhealthy oils and salt. Macadamias are delicious, but extremely calorie-dense. Just 1 ounce contains 200 calories and 22 grams of fat. They're also high in saturated fat, which may raise LDL cholesterol. For seniors with slower metabolisms and gallbladder issues, including 5% who have asymptomatic gallstones, these fats can be a problem. Their hard texture also poses a risk to those with dental issues, and their high cost might push some toward lower-quality, rancid alternatives. 1. Pine nuts medication disruptors. Topping our list of nuts to avoid: pine nuts. They may seem harmless, but they can interfere with over 60% of medications prescribed to older adults, including statins, antidepressants, and blood pressure meds. Even more concerning is pine nut syndrome, which causes a metallic, bitter taste that can last for weeks. This can lead to reduced appetite, unintended weight loss, and malnutrition, which is already a challenge for many seniors. Plus, pine nuts are high in polyunsaturated fats, which go rancid easily and can damage cells if consumed in oxidized form. To wrap up, best nuts for seniors: almonds, bone health, heart health, brain protection; walnuts, brain function, sleep support; blood pressure, pistachios, blood pressure, vision, blood sugar; Brazil nuts, thyroid function, nerve health; aging protection nuts to avoid: pine nuts, medication interactions, appetite disruption; macadamias, high fat and calorie burden; cashews, blood sugar spikes, calcium blockers; peanuts, mold, inflammation, drug interference. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone you care about. Don't forget to comment below with the city or country you're watching from. We'd love to know where our Live Wiser community is tuning in from. Take care of your body, eat smart, and we'll see you